Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. If you guys are looking for undervalued investment opportunities, click subscribe, or financial education, or you just want to answer some questions about finance. Now, I'm going to do Bitcoin charting here. I do like charting. I'm a technical analyst, at heart, I guess. I do love the markets. I do like looking at this stuff. I do like even doing some fundamental analysis, but I really like looking at charts. The charts will tell you a story. It will tell you the interactions. It'll tell you the price level where these interactions come from or happen at. And then you get this herd, a group of people interacting with each other that create patterns over and over and over and over. I'm going to look at the pattern. It's a head and shoulders pattern of Bitcoin. I do think that we could potentially be putting in another head and shoulders pattern, but short term, we're at a very critical juncture. And we'll see what happens here. I mean, this is kind of do or die for Bitcoin. And if it breaks to the downside, you could see a massive move lower. So I'll show you what I'm looking for. I'll show you the patterns. So first, you'll lose me. We can zoom in here. This is the head and shoulders pattern, so you guys are familiar with what it looks like. You come on up and you create a shoulder, head, shoulder pattern. The neckline is measured off of the bottom of the shoulders. That's the neckline here. This is the left-hand shoulder, right-hand shoulder, lower high, higher low. And then we're going to come down, and the target is this X value from the head to the neckline. And that's the projection of the target going down. So that's how this is calculated if you're doing technical analysis. I think we are having a shoulder, head, shoulder pattern in Bitcoin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the price projection from this head, shoulder pattern downward to see where we're at in relationship to the pattern. So this is what it looks like. This is the Bitcoin price in the chart on a 1-year basis. We can see on the left-hand side, we've got what could potentially be a shoulder and one big head and one shoulder here. And then if we go from this area, we have a shoulder, two shoulders, a head, and then another shoulder. And sometimes you can use these as one shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. The price projection of this move up here is all the way down to the bottom here. That is this move to the other, we'll call it neckline. So we've already hit our first projection of the move downward. Next, we have to determine if this breaks this support line here to the downside. If it breaks that, we could have another shoulder, head, shoulder developing, which could break to the downside, and the price projection is very, very low of that shoulder, head, shoulder of the large pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on this section over here to see what information we can gather from this side. But the thing that's scary is usually the left-hand side, this portion right here, this is going to set up kind of what this side's going to look like. And if you look, it kind of moved around in the front here, while this one moved around in the front and then is putting in this top here. Are we going to shoot downward on this back side, just like on the left-hand side that we're seeing, the right-hand, I guess, shoulder of this pattern? Right here. Are we going to come straight on down and break through right here? I'm going to zoom in on this area and see if we can get any more information on this. So I zoomed in to the 3-month. So you can see the shoulder, or the head is over here. This is the shoulder portion right here that's putting in. And we're in this little area here. And we're coming back. And are we going to break this channel? We are still in this channel trying to grind it out. I'm going to zoom in on this channel and see if we can get any more information in this area. So I zoom in, and we've got this coming down here. We've got the downtrend line right here, and we're coming on down trying to break this trend line. Or will it be support? This is the line in the sand. This right here, I think, is a very important line that you either break or don't break. Well, it'll either break Bitcoin or not break Bitcoin, possibly. But it's right here. Looks like it's about to test it. If we break through this, and then we break through this lower channel here, you guys are going to be in a world of hurt. If this holds and we move on up, you might be all right. You might be all right. So now you know how important this area is right here. It's right at a break point. So, fingers crossed in whichever way or direction that you guys want this to go. I'm impartial to it. I have no skin in the game here. I just wanted to chart this out and get it out in front of you guys so you can kind of see what I see, that you guys are at a very important inflection point at Bitcoin. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys have any other questions, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.